I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Hey, pose for me. Slim, thick, no tummy. I'm too bad and I'm getting more money. Since my name in your mouth, I hope. Period. It ain't smoke. Your baby wanna too broke. A real got my own shorty. How you know I really hurt? Cause I'm what that won't.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Golden State Valkyries.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And both of these teams dealing with adversity. Injuries have been an issue.
Yeah, neither team is at full strength. They're having to be creative with how they manage their rosters.
Sometimes that turns to be a blessing in disguise, like when Tim joined the broadcast booth. Coaches put together some makeshift lineups that end up producing results, and also get some new players a bit of experience.
Tip-off goes to Indiana. Queen with the screen. Inside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Burton. Williams, hole defending. Williams inside. A kick out to Hayes. 5 on the clock. It's Burton. Launches a three. And Queen pulls it down. Caitlin Clark with the three. It's good. And she makes her first shot of the game.
Up to the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly, they're not getting out there on a 3-point attempt.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Good. First shot. First basket.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now here's Clark. Defense is right there. Queen. Shot is good.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Pass to Williams. She's guarded by Boston. To the middle. Here's Burton. And it's a violation. Couldn't get it off in time. I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Here's Rupert. Off the mark there with the three. Now here's Queen. She's tightly guarded. Here's the hook. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Now Burton. He's guarded by Boston. Burton can't hit. The Fever leading. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. Pass to Williams. And here's Rupert. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Clark outside. Indiana again missing. Golden State with the ball. Pass to Rupert. And it's Gabby Williams penetrating and stolen by Mitchell. Here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played, and it's good for two.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
And here's Golden State, trailing by 5. Pass to Rupert. Williams. And he's guarded by Boston.
by Boston. She's got solid passing skills out of the post.
Pass to Rupert. Hayes. Outside Williams. She gets it in there.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Leading by 5. To the inside. There's the steal. Fast break. Here's the Valkyries. Pass to Rupert. 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Clark outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Rupert. Fires for 3. Maria Boston grabs the miss. To the middle. Queen. She's guarded by Williams. And she comes up with the deuce.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
She gets the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now here's Clark. Defense right on her. Here's a screen by Clark. Mitchell left side. Here's Queen. Puts it up. And another basket for Indiana.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
And stolen by Boston. Hall with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And here's Williams. She's guarded by Boston. Outside Hayes. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Fever. Pass to Boston. Now Queen. It's Burton. This one for 3. The shot, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy, you kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Intercepted. Von Hinder going all the way. Basket counts.
The speed of Hayes on display, running the floor with ease.
And here's Indiana. That 4-point game. Down low. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. Hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
And the 3 off target. Pass to Mitchell. Over Hayes. Mitchell, shot's good. Now Burton. And here's Rupert. It's tipped. And she gets it go. And she makes that one.
Enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing
And
out.
that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Out to the wing. Here's Boston. And she makes good on the layup.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure self
Absolutely.
Pass to Burton. Rupert. Now here's Williams. Hole defending. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Hayes. Off target with the 3. Caitlin Clark penetrating. Soft touch off the glass.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Fever ahead, up 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. The Fever with the lead. Tipped. Now here is Queen. 16 points for her. And she gets the bucket.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Rupert. And the basket is good.
Well, it's really almost like an automatic 2 points. Put him up on the board anytime he gets the ball that close to the basket.
The defense has to battle to keep her out of that position in the first place, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Pass to Burton. Rupert. Williams. Hole defending. Now the Fever moving it up.
Oh, there's a tough break for the team.
I don't have a problem with the call, Tim. She looked like she was still sliding in there.
And she makes the first.
Coming into her own in this league, Lexi Hall making the most of her minutes.
She hits one and misses one each at the line.
Another trip to the strike for them, and a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging.
That's serving them well, seeking out contact and putting pressure on the defense.
Golden State Trailers here. From deep three-point range. And Queen pulls it down. And it's the Fever ball. They've led by as much as 10. Wasted no time on that one.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
It's Burton. Pass to Hayes. Shot from free throw range. And a kick out to Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Queen with the screen. Inside. It's stolen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. Over Hole. Pass to Rupert. Back to Williams. Hayes. Good. And it's Gabby Williams winning it 7-6.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
Clark can't hit. Here's Burton. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Fever ahead. They're up by 2. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Start of the second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, it was a pleasure to watch her at the steering wheel in the first half, driving their offense with her passing.
Everything has been running through her, and she's doing a fantastic job of keeping this offense clicking on all cylinders.
Williams with it. And no games. That was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
And stolen by Boston. Puts the move on. And she takes it up and lays it in.
The big run on the floor. Boston completing the break.
And here's Burton. Pass to Rupert. Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rupert. Leah Boston grabs the miss.
Turn up the key there. Got her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable in the release.
Yes, they're very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Rupert. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. To the paint. Here's Queen. Off target at the rim.
They're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Now Williams. She's got 8. Makes it off the glass.
Take advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
Now here is Queen. She is guarded by Hayes. Clark outside. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Outside Williams. From 15 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Fever. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
A volume 3-point shooter. Mitchell can hurt you from beyond the arc, especially from the corner.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. It's Burton. From past the arc. Not going to go that time.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
Austin outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Rupert. Pass to Hayes. Here's Rupert. The 3 is up. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. Shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
And here's Queen. A timely screen gave her a step, and she took it all the way.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screen and pick to get good open looks like that.
One shot.
And you look at the growth of the WNBA. Incredible numbers all over the board the last few years.
Recently, the league saw highs in viewership and attendance. The WNBA was the fastest growing league brand as well.
It feels like there's been a tipping point reached. I mean, the WNBA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and they've done their best to take advantage of it.
Pass to Queen. Takes it out to Clark. To the inside. It's tipped. Right side, Williams. No good on the triple.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Pass to Rupert. Now here's Hayes. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from 10.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Pass to Rupert. Inside. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Mitchell outside. Now Boston. To the middle. Baked in off the glass.
They're scoring not carloads, not van loads, boatloads, big boatloads of buckets at the rim there.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's tough to get that ball in close time after time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Either making a switch here. Outside Hayes. Williams. Here's Willie. She's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
She certainly has not been at her best this year, to say the least.
Tiffany Hayes. First personal foul.
Second free throw was good.
At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
So she gets them both. Here's Willie. Pass to Williams. Looking to end her cold spell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Foul on Williams.
Gabby
That is her
Williams.
first foul of the game. Here's Willie. Cole defending. Here's Willie. Pass to Stokes. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell grabs the board.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Difficult situation here for Golden State. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy too.
3 from Kelsey Mitchell. They grabbed their own miss. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get
That's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Outside Hayes. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, a quick first step is only a part of what makes Hayes so elusive.
Clark outside. There is the long-range jumper.
And you can see her confidence rising bucket after bucket from long range.
Now here is Hayes. Cole defending. And Williams gets it to go.
Something's brewing, guys, and it's not just the pot of coffee I put on. Their 3-pointers just keep on dropping.
Oh, and that coffee you put on has been great, so thank you for that, Tim. Look, they've just had a great second half for long range. Things are definitely starting to look up for them.
You want cream and sugar?
Oh, I usually just drink it black, but thank you, Tim.
So few players use the hook shot and perfected it. She might be one of them.
Hayes. Up and in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals have come from inside the paint.
Pass to Burton. To the inside. Off with the layup.
They hold a huge advantage on the board.
Yeah, they really dominated the glass, and that's been the key to this lead.
They get it back. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 11. Up top, Williams. Pass to Hayes. Rupert. Queen covering. Now here's Williams. And it's good. Time running down on the shot clock.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Time called here, and the Fever decide to talk it over. Here's the Fever with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Again, the miss by the Fever. And here's Burton. Pass to Rupert. Shoots the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. That's her 8th make. That's 14 attempts.
They're giving her a little too much space out there. That's her 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
She has been on a tear from three-point range today.
Outside Williams for 3. And the Valkyries, another 3.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her 2nd 3 of the half right there.
Queen with the screen. Caitlin Clark outside. Yes, it's good. For 14.
Not shy from outside. They're spreading the floor and chucking them up.
And I like that mentality, playing to win as opposed to playing it safe.
Why not take some chances?
Come on.
Now the Fever moving it up. Now here's Bull. To the paint. Rupert. Bull defended. Pass to Burton. And here's Williams. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky breaks to the knee that she missed it.
Boston. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Queen. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Golden State trailing here. Pass to Williams. And Queen pulls it down. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Well, they built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Williams. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Boston. Back to Mitchell. Oh, she's guarded by Williams. Here's Boston. To the left side wing. Here's Queen. Beats the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Golden State with the ball. 9-point game. Rupert, no good. Here's the Fever with the ball. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. middle. That's good. Volley Luka. Wayne with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Rupert. Good. And it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist. So it's Indiana now. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. 2 points. That one goes in. It's good from long range. And so the Fever take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, we could see they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
And that'll wrap it up.
Over here, let me tell you what's happening. Me and Spence, yeah, we finna bridge the gap in.